Hey, it is the 20th of April, it is 63 degrees, and you're watching Your Coast, My Coast. I love showing you the weather on my phone. This month's challenge is to embrace your inner child, which I don't seem to have any trouble doing on a regular basis. These things weren't even that hard to find, honestly. It took me maybe 30 seconds to assemble them. Yeah. So in order to embrace my inner child, I will tell you about my inner child, and by my telling you about my inner child, I'll have to tell you about my actual childhood. My childhood is also filled with Disney movies and after-school cartoons like Tailspin and Darkwing Duck and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all of the really good cartoons that kids are missing out on. Oh, and Wishbone. I loved public television as a kid, so I watched Wishbone and Reading Rainbow and Magic School Bus, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Sesame Street. That was really early childhood, but still childhood. So yeah, public television and after-school cartoons. Win-win. Oh, and Saturday morning cartoons were pretty epic too. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of video footage of my childhood because we never had a video camera. So I'm going to show you video clips from the only two videotapes of my childhood, which is my preschool graduation and a vacation we took in Mexico. I may have shown these clips on this channel before. If I have, I'm sorry. If not, you get to see them. And if I have, you get to see them again because I think they're fun. So when I was 2.5, I got my first pair of giant glasses. They were big and they're pink plastic, and I had to wear them all the time, and I looked really cute. Yeah, adorable. And I spent a lot of time playing with my imagination at that point. There's a lot of imagination games with Barbies and trucks in the sandbox and with the friend on the street named Jake, who I talked about in a previous video at the Finger Puppets. You know, Jake, the kid that looks like this. Anyway, spent a lot of time playing with him. We played games like Jet Fighter Pilot, which was on the swing set, and we were on the swings, and the swings were our jet planes, and we were jet fighter pilots, oddly enough. And the trees, because we had massive oak trees that were like 100 years old in my yard, they were monsters, and they tried to bat us out of the sky, so we had to shoot them down. But they always damaged our planes, so we'd spin wildly out of control and go crashing to the ground, which looked a lot like jumping off the swing. And then the Jet Fighter Pilot game would often turn into intensive care unit, which was Jake and I would lie on the gazebo furniture and say all of the things that were wrong with us, which just kind of turned into a game of one-upmanship. It's like, my leg is broken. Both my legs are broken. Both my legs and my arm is broken. All of my bones are broken, and I'm unconscious. How are you talking if you're unconscious? It went on like that for a while. And then we go down to the Ben Franklin down the street, which is like a little everything store. It just kind of had like toys and games, and it's kind of like a drugstore but without like the drug section. So we go down there with like the quarters that we had because we didn't have very much money because we were little kids. I always had like a quarter somewhere. And we'd go and buy bubble gum and candy and sometimes bouncy balls. But usually we get bubble jug. It was this little plastic pink jug of bubble gum. It said bubble jug. And there's little bits of bubble gum in this candy powder. And that was our medicine that we had to take because of our jet fighter plane crash and then after the hospital. I'd also climb up into the tree near our deck and pretend that I was with my older brother and my younger sister, my younger brother, all of which were imaginary. I had a lot of imaginary siblings. And the town was flooded, and we didn't know where our parents were, and the water was rising, and we didn't know what to do, and we had to come up with a plan, which often involved rope and swimming, because apparently my younger siblings couldn't swim. Yeah. There's a whole bunch more stuff from my childhood, but I'm running out of time, and this video could be like hours long if you'd let me. But that's okay. So yeah, that's all from me. Sarah, I will see you on Friday. Jen, I will see you on Monday. What am I doing? Oh, it's Easter this weekend. Happy Easter to all of you who celebrate Easter. If not, happy weekend. And everyone should spend some time and embrace their inner child because life is much more fun if you remember how much fun it is to be 7. Oh my God, that's so cool.